What up, what up, what up? My name is MC Cubed.
Since 1,000 of you can't tolerate my existence,
I asked you to ask me some questions, and here I am answering those questions, so here we go. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm recording this on Thursday, so I'll have time to edit. But without further ado, the first question... Moving on. What got you into music in the first place? How did you meet each of the people that you work with now? And what do you think your best song and your worst song is? I have a very musical background. I sung in plays at my church. I sung in the Detroit Children's Choir. I don't know why they have not updated this picture yet. I played band in my school for a time, and I was in the Ypsilanti Youth Orchestra. As you can tell, all that stuff is very classical. The music that you see me making now is because I was bullied in middle school and I had literally no friends. One day I was bored scrolling through YouTube and found a beat making tutorial. That pretty much awakened me into wanting to make trap music, and the rest is pretty much history. Aside from my voice acting buddies, who the males I met at church and the girls I met at school, pretty much everyone I know I met through Discord or DeviantArt or some other obscure place on the internet. The only person I didn't is Cash, whom I met at this camp called Camp Barakel, and then through him I met AJ and some other peeps, and you know, they're pretty cool, I guess. As for my best song, I mean, I don't know, I make all different types of music. I know to all my art friends I'm the king of trap music, but if I'm being completely honest, I can make any genre of music except for opera because opera sucks. I wouldn't say I have a best song just because I'm trying to keep going and going and going with my musical skill. My worst song is probably Nights from my album Warner Space, because it's mixed so poorly and the lyrics are so corny, which, to be fair, this entire album is mixed poorly and the lyrics are so corny.
out here it's always night, it's always dark, but that's alright. I got stars in my life.
It's like I was ghostwritten by a 5th grader. Jeez Louise. My sister loves this song and will take any opportunity to sing it around me because I think she knows it annoys me. My mixing wasn't improving at all until my album Rose Garden came out, which, to be fair, that doesn't have the best mixing either, but it was definitely better than this absolute garbage.
Travel through the dark space faster than light speed, feeling like the Fresh Prince rapper MIB.
Shut up, you're not him. Why? Moving on, before I get an aneurysm. What is the capital of South Dakota? Fun fact, I've known all the states and the capital since kindergarten, since I used to do nothing but look at maps all day. So without looking this up, the answer is Pierre. On a more serious note, how supportive is your family of your dreams and aspirations? Surprisingly, very supportive. I'm saying surprisingly because a lot of parents want their kids to do something else with their lives that goes against their own wishes. But yeah, both of my parents are extremely supportive, especially my dad, mainly because he wants me to buy him a motorhome.
I'm kidding, I love you.
What ancestry are you besides African American? Native American, through my mom. How long is it going to take you to eat all those subs? As long as it takes for you to do this.
Hey, I'm trying to shit into a caldera over here.
What is your ultimate goal of this career path? And if there isn't, what's got you going full throttle? Well, for one, not being broke. But my main goals are to restore creativity in the entertainment industry, specifically both music and animation, as well as inspiring future generations to do the same. What was the first I want this to be my job moment with music? I answered this earlier, but being bored on YouTube in middle school. What was the first musician you really got hooked on? I honestly don't know. Everybody assumes it's Travis Scott, but
Straight up.
my background is very devout, so a lot of the music I grew up listening to was gospel and old music. Never really had the time to get hooked onto anyone. How did you meet, and what were your first impressions of the people you work with today? I already answered how I met everybody, but my first impression of everybody was, oh, these people are cool. And then, you know, we became friends. Since you also do animation and stuff, what exactly inspired you to start getting into that? Animation has always been a major part of my life, but I didn't really want to start doing it up until 2020 when a former friend inspired me to do it. Also, the animation industry has been on a downward spiral for the past couple of years, so hoping to rectify that in the future with my creations. What are your long-term and short-term goals as a musician and social influencer? Well, I wouldn't call myself an influencer because influencers suck, but long-term, inspire people. Short-term, not be broke. Do you like Loud House? I said it before and I'll say it again. Loud House has/had so much potential, but the writing has gone down so much since it first came out. The movie was a chance to bounce back, but they obviously didn't, and now that a sequel is coming out, what is your favorite song that you've made? Dang, I don't know. Probably Nostalgia, because it's the realest song I've ever made. Have you met Baby Lamb Creations?
Who?
Here's a question I got from Discord. If you could have one wish, what would it be? Not suck at drawing. And final question that I got on here from the coolest person from across the pond. What's the best and the worst animated show you've seen? Let me start with the worst. Steven Universe, Star Wars: The Voices of Evil, The Owl House. Well, there goes my death wish. Okay, but seriously, Velma. I know it's the new show for everyone to crap on, but I mean, rightfully so. It's actually bad. Not even in a so bad it's good. Like, it's actually horrible. Can't really say what the best animated show is because there's so many good animated shows that I've grown up watching. Dexter and PBG were two of my absolute favorites growing up, and nothing would make me happier than watching these two cross over. I've literally wanted this badly since I was a little kid. But anyways, that's gonna do it for the Q&A. I really hope I answered everything thoroughly and concisely. Thanks again for 1,000 subscribers. It really means a lot to me. New goal, 10,000 by the end of the year, although that probably won't happen. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Hug somebody today. Bye.
Let's live in the present. Let's live in the present. Let's live in the present.